Welcome to English Demystified, electronic edition, where we will be analysing related texts on the theme of belonging. Belonging is demonstrated through communal and social networks and interactions between individuals and groups. Many perceive feelings of belonging when participating in social relations and events. However, in the process of experiencing those activities, inner desires may not be fulfilled, resulting in a clearer sense of identity and a yearning for a more meaningful existence. In her poem, I Have Been Hungry All the Years by Emily Dickinson, and the short story The New Dress by Virginia Woolf, belonging is explored through feelings of social and self-imposed isolation, and how, through small moments of clarity, belonging can be felt with connections to the natural world. One of the main barriers to belonging is feelings of seclusion, isolation, and alienation. This is one of the overarching themes presented in Dickinson's poem. Dickinson uses the extended metaphor of hunger to illustrate the persona's desire and yearning for a better connection to the wider world. Religious symbolism, such as the line, "and touch the curious wine," is used to indicate temptation, where the persona is tempted by her desire to belong to the wider social world, but rejects it because she feels that a true sense of identity can only be found through isolation. Hunger was a way of persons outside windows, a line which uses a dichotomy to enforce the barriers that the persona feels are needed to truly belong. Virginia Woolf shows a different side of seclusion and isolation. In the story, the main character alienates herself from her peers due to her worries and fears of rejection, as seen in the line, "All were thinking, 'What's Mabel wearing? What a fright she looks.'" The character's constant fretting and worrying over how she looks in the dress is an example of how all her work to fit in is insubstantial. She was a fly, but others were dragonflies, butterflies, beautiful insects. The metaphor, "we are all flies trying to crawl over the edge of the saucer," is repeated throughout the story, hinting at an underlying tone of hopelessness, as her character struggles to belong but simply can't. One of the ways that belonging can be expressed is through connections to the natural world. This is demonstrated in Emily Dickinson's poem, where she uses a romantic and pantheistic view of nature to convey her ideas. The phrase, "the birds and I," shows a level of mutual understanding and companionship that is absent from her interactions with other people, as shown in the line, "when turning hungry lone." As berry of a mountain bush transplanted from the road evokes the unsettling effect of being taken from a place of belonging and forced to conform to ideals that may not fit in with your own personalised worldviews. Woolf contrasts her overall feeling of social exclusion with a moment of purpose and fulfilment, where the main character reminisces on a time where she felt she belonged. Delicious moments, an unusual use of gustatory imagery, brings forth a sense of the spiritual and the surreal. This is explored more with the line, "a great tuft of pale sand grass, standing all twisted like a shock of spears against the sky." This conveys the themes of nature and majesty and shows a deep appreciation for the interactions of the natural world. Exploration and analysis of I Have Been Hungry All the Years by Emily Dickinson and The New Dress by Virginia Woolf has led to deeper insights into the themes of belonging. How isolation and alienation
can lead to a clearer sense of identity, and how belonging can be found through connections to the natural world. These are but two of many aspects of belonging, and if they didn't answer any of your questions, feel free to check out any of our other videos that discuss in detail the ideas and themes of belonging.